And right now we're going live and we are talking about money. Welcome everyone who want to watching this live about money. Just stay here, stay with me, and then I will telling you. So let's waiting for the people because now this time there's no people. There's a lot of people, and if there is no people, we're going live maybe after a couple hours. So you're welcome everyone. If you're just new member on this channel, remember my name is Flora and I always guiding everyone. If you are a Muslim, you are a Christian, you are a Buddha, I always using the energy, I always using my own spiriting just to guiding each of you. Just keep watching and then I will telling you. If in case you didn't subscribe to this channel, please allow me just to welcome you just to subscribe. Don't forget also to give this video a thumbs up if you don't like it. And if you think that this video is very helpful, this video is very good for you, please give this video a thumbs up. Share this video to some friends, family, and other groups and telling them about you can using the power of your hands and the money will arriving. Not only a power on your hand, it's all about if you're having the sign on your hands, the sign of moon, a half moon on your hands. This is the best way you can do and allow the money to flow into you non-stop, arriving to you in abundance. You want to make sure that you see a lot of money, you expecting money, maybe just for clear all your debits, maybe just money for the basic needs, or you want money just to pay the rent, or you want money for anything. Use your half moon with the salt or sugar and the money will arriving. You are real welcome if you're just new member on this my live videos. So first, before we about to proceeding about how you can using a half moon just to removing, just to getting money, just to receiving expected large of money. I know that there's a lot of people wanna asking me about a half moon. They already have it and they don't even know how you can use it. And how powerful is it to using a half moon on your hands, and how it can making it just to surprising you and allow the money just flowing to you non-stop. There's a different way you can use it. There's a different method you can proceeding and manifest. Before I just guiding you about a half moon, just make sure that you like this live videos. Don't forget to share this video to some friend, family, and other groups. And don't forget to share this video to some friend, family, and telling them a half moon is very important to manifesting with if you want to receiving money. And a lot of money will arrive in abundance to you. So you are really welcome before we about to proceeding with this method. First of all, before we about to proceeding with this method, I want to reminding you, do you having a half moon on your hands? When I'm talking about a half moon on your hand, let me show you. You putting your both hand together, you connect your both hand together like this. And after you connect your both hand like this, you can see there is a sign here of a half moon. I don't know how I can show you because I can't turn back my hand, but I try my best to turn it back. You can just see this line into my hands right here. This line is coming from this one hand, it's coming again to another hand. It's like a half moon like this. So you can just put your hand together wherever you are, and then after you put your hand together, do you see the line which is passing on your hands? This line, this one, this which I show you with my thumb finger. If you see this line, let me know on my live chat. I wanna telling you about this. If you see this line on your palm hand, it's indicating that you're very creativity, you'll be succeeding in life, and also you're very clever, and you will having you'll be a peacemaker, and you will having a lot of things into your life. This a half moon on your hand, it means a different things to you. But by using this a half moon, if you have it and you manifest with this one, it can give you what you want to manifesting for. And when you combining together with salt or sugar. So if you have a half moon on your hand, let me know on my live chat, and before we're about to proceeding with that a half moon. Before we start to manifest with, I want to ask you one question about it. If you're having a half moon, have you ever always just want to receiving money immediately, and you always end up fail. Sometimes you end up losing your money. Sometimes you struggle a lot just to get money or to receiving money. My network is a little bit bad, but we can keep proceeding. So if you're always struggling just to get money and receiving money, now is your time. Now is your opportunity just to start to see money into your life by using your half moon which you're having on your hand. For those people who don't having a half moon into their hand, don't stress yourself much. Don't worry so much. Don't fear so much. If you don't have it, I will telling you exactly you should have, and I will telling you exactly you should do, and you should manifest just to make that you're receiving unexpected large of money, and you will get money immediately. So let me diving in today's video on how the way you can do it, how the way you can use for those people who want to receiving money, expecting money, and also getting money wherever they are. Their bank account should be full of money. Number one things which you should have, I'm talking about you need to having just a salt. For the salt, I recommend everyone just to use a normal salt, not sea salt, not Himalaya salt, not even a pink salt. You can just using a normal salt, which is table salt, or you can even using a cooking salt, the one which you're having out there. Having this a cooking salt, then you're proceeding with a cooking salt. If you don't having a cooking salt, you want to manifest with this one, then you need to using also just a sugar. I know everyone knows about sugar, but for the sugar, I recommending everyone just to using a special sugar, and which is a brown sugar. If you're having a brown sugar, it will be better and beautiful for you just to use it and manifest with this one. When you're already having a salt with you, maybe you want to using a salt, maybe the other people they want to using a sugar, how you use it, how you can command it, and how you can ask it just to work for you as it work for others. The best way you can use it and command it just for you as it work for others, you need to prepare some water. When you prepare some water, you can even using a tap water, or you can using any kind of water which you're having out there. For those people who are having water from the well, it will be better and beautiful for you if you're having a water from the well. But if you don't having a water from the well, don't stress yourself using any kind of water which you're having out there and proceeding with that water. Another thing which you should have, I recommending everyone just to having a ground coffee. I know everyone knows about the ground coffee. Ground coffee, it can be a ground coffee powder, or it can be any coffee which you can purchase in any store which you have it on your home country. The way I want showing you, the way I want to guiding you, just to always waiting for. Ground coffee with you. You're having a water with you. You're having a salt with you. You're having a half moon on your hands. You want to do it just to receiving money, because when you're having the maker, you will getting a lot of things into your life. That's why you have it. But you can use the half moon which you have on your hand just to manage, just to awaken it, to giving you a lot of money to arriving to you, and also your hand will be all the time getting money, receiving money, and having money. That the things which you need to having on your mind and even on your inner. When you already know that today is my day, I want to manifest by using my half moon. I want to do it. I want to see how this half moon is very important for me, because I always taking it like not serious. I take it just for granted, but for today I want to take it serious. I want to manifest with this one, how the things must work for me as it work for others. So before we starting before we start to manifest by using a half moon on your hands, make sure that I welcome everyone who has a question. And if you already see a half moon on your hand, let me know on my live chat. And if you're having a question about anything which I already said, asking me a question from the beginning up to this time, then I will reply back to you guys. So I welcome you if you're having a question about money and a half moon, before we proceeding on how you can using this all the process together, how you can manifest with this one, and how you can make it work for you immediately. So let me read some question which people have. It's mean that we don't having a lot of question right, so I keep reading the question if there's any guys. Someone said how do you get in half moon? A half moon on your hand is all about when you're putting both hands together like this, connecting together like this. You can just looking on your own. You can just see the line on the both hands. The line is coming from one side up to another side, and that sign is on. If you have this sign, that is means. If you have it, let me know on my comment section, and I will telling you. I keep reply all the question about hello. I always do and like to watching the videos. You're welcome. How do I having moon? I have moon. Same question I already replied. I have seed mama. Have seed. Okay. I think there is no question about it, about from beginning until now, which I was waiting for question before I proceeding, so I don't need to leave anyone behind, so we can understand it together and do it. So when you already know that I already having my half moon on my hands, I want to use it today. I want to receiving unexpected large of money. How you can use it, how you can manifest with this one, how you can command it just to work for you as it work for others. The best way you can using this a half moon on your hand and just to receive money, and it's all about you need to starting by taking a with you. Taking coffee and putting on your palm hand, putting together like this. If you can asking someone to put the coffee on your both hand, it will be better and beautiful. But if you are living alone, you're living on the place which you don't share with anybody, you are just alone, then taking a coffee with you, and after you take over your hands, and after you already put that coffee all over your hands, then after that you need to adding some salt. For the salt which you need to add, as I said, you need to having a cooking salt, which it means a table salt or a normal salt or a salt powder. Adding a salt powder into your palm hand, and after you adding it together, go and rising off with those mixture together. So taking the water and starting rubbing your hand or washing your hand by using the same water. During the time when you're washing your hand by using the same water, don't forget to speak, don't forget to chanting, and don't forget to pray. I pray in the power of the universe. I want my hand from today to receiving a lot of money. I work my power of my half moon to starting working for me from today. And the money or a lot of money will starting arrive. Then after that, you keep wash your hand while you're speaking and while you're chanting. Remember, you should having the good intention on your hand, on your head. You remember you need to having faith, you need to trust, and you need to believing on what you want to do, on what you always do during the time when you wash your hand by using a coffee and salt. After you already washing your hand by using a salt and coffee, then you should proceeding with another step. The other step is you need to allow the water to get dry natural on your hands. After the water gets dry natural on your hand, then you are ready to proceeding with another step. What exactly was another step which you should take and which you should use by manifest by using a half moon? Keep watching and then I will telling you. So let me welcome the question just for 2 minutes. If you're having any question from the way we start till after you wash your hand, what exactly you should do just to getting money immediately. So you are real welcome and welcome. So there's a question here, right here, people they ask, but I want to reply back to you about this all the question. How can I get money immediately? I will just telling you and I will guiding you how you can get money immediately. And say to me about what can I have instead of coffee. If you don't having a coffee, then you're using a cinnamon powder for those people who don't having a coffee. But for the coffee, it will work wonders for you. But if you don't have it, don't stress yourself much. Another question is all about what to do to having a half moon on your hand. I want to asking you about, do you having a half moon on your hand? If you don't having a half moon on your hand, keep watching and then I will telling you exactly what you should do. But you will not having a half moon on your hand, but you can do something just to getting money. So someone say, please, what about the sea salt? For those people who don't having a sea salt and they don't having a cooking salt, they always used to having a sea salt. You can even using a sea salt, and proceeding with a sea salt and still will work for you as it work for others. The important thing is you do all the process with all the ingredients which I mentioned, and the result will really surprise you. So wherever the salt you have, if you're having Himalaya salt or pink salt, you can use it for those who don't having a cooking salt or a table salt. But the best option and way to use is all about you can using just a cooking salt. If you don't have it, don't stress yourself much, and it will work. Another question is all about, hi Cuting, can I using instant coffee? What is the instant coffee? You can let me know what is instant for coffee, then I will explain to you. Who can I get who can get the coffee? Who can get the coffee? I don't understand what you mean. Who can get the coffee? So I think the question is already end, and you remember I give you only 2 minutes just for the question. If in case you ask me the question and if you don't having any, let me proceeding with explanation about another things. Okay, guys. So after you already wash your hands by using this all the process, now is the time you need to using a salt or sugar on your hands. So the best way to using a salt and sugar on your hand is all about you need to asking someone. If you are living with another person, maybe you are living with your sibling, you're living with your friend, you're living with your neighbors, maybe you're having good relationship with your neighbor. Then after that, taking your both is putting together like this, and after you putting your both hand like this, taking the pen, if you're having a pen or a marker pen, writing amount of money on the top of this a half moon. So you just writing, maybe you need $30,000 USD, and then after that you combining all together with you. This one you combining all a half moon, you combining while it has the amount of money which you need urgently. When you're already writing amount of money which you need urgently, then after that you're proceeding by taking a salt. The best way to taking a salt, for example, this is your salt. I want to show you how you can do it. This is my salt. And then after taking this salt, you ask someone to put in the salt on the line of a half moon. So I want to show you. This is a line of a half moon. So this salt should be get straight up to the side. If in case you can do it by yourself, you can do it, because I know there's a lot of people can do a lot like me. I always used to asking someone to do it to me, just to put the salt into me. So if in case you can't do it by yourself, you don't trust anybody to do it for you, then you can put in the salt only on one line, and the next time when you manifest, you can put in again the salt on another line for those people who are using a salt. But if in case you are using a sugar, you do the same process the way you're using a salt. That's the best way and the easy method just to manifest. After you already put the salt or the sugar into your half moon, do you need to speak? Do you need to pray? Do you need to manifest? I know this will be your question. You want to ask me about how can I pray with this? How can I command this work for me as it work for others? And after I already pray, after I already manifest, what exactly I should do with this salt which I keeping on my half moon? I know this is your question you want to ask me, but I will say to you and I will guide you exactly on what a step you should take after you already putting a half moon on your palm hands. So if you're having any question, I'm giving you again 2 minutes just for the question. Asking me on my live chat any question if you have from the beginning up to now, and then after that we can proceeding about what exactly you should speak, what time is the best time to do this, and which day is the best day to manifest with this one, and for how long it can take just to giving you the result which you're always waiting for and which you want. You're real welcome before we about to proceed. So, okay, I know there is a lot of question, but not much, guys. So don't feel so bad. Okay. Someone say, what is the importance of this half moon on the some hands? The importance of this to you are, it's showing you how you will make in life. It's showing you you'll be a peacemaker. It will show you you'll be wealth, you'll be rich, and you'll be successful. This a half moon which you have, it's having a lot of meaning to you. You will not having any conflict or fighting with anybody by using this a half moon. Even if you don't use it and you don't manifest this, but it will explain your personality. And that personality which is explained to you, if you awake those kind of personality which you have, trust me, there's a miracle will starting happening into your life. That's why I say there's a important things if you having a half moon. Even if you don't having a half moon, there's a different of sign on your hand, and which it means different things. But for today, let's talking about this a half moon for you, and you will know exactly how you can use it and how it can give you the result which you're always waiting for. So another question, please keep asking the question before we about to proceeding with this. Someone said, please, I don't having any apartment or room. I only sleep in my car. Can I still do it in my car? My answer is yes, you can still do it in your car if you don't having any place to sleep. Someone say, after I put in the salt and coffee in my hand, I will watch it in bowl, right? After you putting salt and coffee on your hands, you can even wash it with tap water. Go open your tap water and start to wash your hand while you speak and awake the vibration, and the vibration which you awake during the time when you manifest will give you the result which you want. Don't forget to speaking, don't forget to pray during the time when you wash your hand by using coffee and salt. I keep proceeding with this one. What time Kent will do it? If you want to do it very well, it will be better for you. You can do it during the time when it is full moon. But it's also you can do it anytime, but not in the midnight. Do anytime, but not on the midnight. But you can even do it at evening, or you can even do it at morning. During the time when you can see the moon well, then do that one. Even if it's new moon, do it. There's a half moon, do it. There's a full moon, just do it, and you will see. I keep reply all the question people asking. So as I said, I give couple minutes for the question before we about to proceeding. So we don't leave anybody behind when we are manifest. Someone say, will I writing it on two hands? You can writing it on one hand if in case you can't write it on middle of this hand, but if in case you have possibility to write it on the middle of this hand, you can write it. But I know it's not possible for you to writing on the both hands. You can writing it on one side, especially on the side which you always use to pick up money or to collecting money, or you always using to counting money on that hand. Then using that hand to writing the amount of money which you want to get immediately. Someone said about the coffee that I'm asking about is refined coffee. Yeah, you can even using refined coffee. If you have it, it will be better and beautiful. Someone say to you, hi, Kitu, how are you doing today? I'm great. Someone say, what can I do to get the job immediately? The best way to the job immediately, you need to bath in with the milk and coin and just say what you want. And someone say, thank you so much for the explanation. You're really welcome. How quick can I see result after using it? Okay. How quick you can see result after using it? I know this is a question and I'm going to live, but I'm not tired. I can explain to you for how quick it can take and get the result which you always want. For how quick it can take to give you a result, depending on how you are doing this, depending on how you speak, it depending on how you pray with this. If you pray with this one correctly, trust me, it will never taking a couple weeks. It will never taking a couple of days to give you the result. Even on the same days, you will start noticing to getting some little money, little by little, until you get the cash which you're writing on your hands. But remember that within 3 days up to 7 days, you need to make that during the time after you already manifest, you count it from the day which you manifest. That will be the first day until 3 days of 7 days. You need to see or not see some changes into your life. That's the best way you need to do it. Create yourself. When you create yourself, you can using a different method to create yourself. Either bathing with salt, bathing with milk, bathing with sugar, bathing with urine. It depending on how the way you want to create yourself and giving you the result. And the create crianza which you need to use is all about the crianza about money. There's other crianza is all about you need to make yourself just start being shining, not for the money, but you want to shining wherever you are or wherever you go. But you need to do the deep crianza that for the money. A deep crianza for the to adding a coin into the which you're using to manifest. That creates which you're adding money there, that indicating that you need money. You want to create yourself just for the money, just to change your life greatly. That's why you're adding money into that bowl. That the important things you should have on your mind, and the best time to bathing is early morning. That would be the best time. If you're late to bathing in early morning, please don't do it. Okay, before I keep proceeding answer all the question, because I see there's a lot of question. How could you follow? Can I mix with sugar and so then I put on my half moon? No, using one, use one. You can choose only one things. Either you can using a salt or you can using a sugar. It will be better and beautiful. Next time I'll explain to you how you can using salt and sugar together, just to getting anything which you want in this universe. But for this, you can choosing only one thing to manifest. The most powerful thing just to giving you the result, just to bring money, just to make sure that you get money immediately, is to using salt with this one. So guys, if you're still having a question, ask him on my live chat, and I will back just to reply all the questions. So let me proceeding about how can you pray, for how long it will take to give you the result, what time is the best time to manifest with this one. This is all the question people want to ask me today. And what you can do after you already putting the salt on your hand. Can you throw out the salt? What exactly I should do with this? Listen to me very careful on how you can do with this the method. The best way you can do with this all the more is all it can take 3 days up to 7 days to give you the result. And also, after you're already putting the salt on your palm hand, please don't forget to pray, manifest, and chanting. My hand will getting a lot of money immediately. I believe it, I trust, and having a faith. Wherever you know that there's a place, there's a money, you want to getting money, maybe to your workplace, to your business, to your job, or to someone, then mention a specific person which you need the money to coming from. If you don't having a place which the money will be coming from, then you don't need to mention a place. Then you need to say from east, west, south, and north, the money will arriving, and I'm ready to getting a lot of money immediately. That's the best way and the best option you need to do. After you already pray, after you already manifest, please go taking a little bit salt which you put on your palm, putting a little bit just to your pots or a pocket, or even to your things you always keep in mind. Then the rest of the salt, go to your interest store and blowing it outside. Just after when you're boiling blowing outside, don't forget that you need to speak, don't forget you need to pray. Then you're blowing, you need to say, bring to me money, bring to me money, bring to me money. Then after you're already done blowing it, you can get straight inside your house, and then after you get straight to your house, you are ready to receiving the miracle from the universe. What time is the best time to manifest with this? I recommending everyone just to manifest. As I said, you can do it early morning or you can do it at evening. During the time when you can see moon, then do it. During the time when you can see that there's a moon somewhere is shining, then do during that time. And manifest and say exactly what you want. For those people who don't have a half moon on their hand, don't stress yourself much. You can still do this all the process together and still will work for you. I know you're having your own special sign on your hand. It can be M, it can be Z, it can be X. It can be different sign on your palm hand, which is indicating money. But you can, because you don't know what sign you have, you can still manifest with this method. And this method will bring to you a lot of money, and a lot of money will arrive to you in abundance. That's the best way and the best option you can manifest, by using a half moon on your hands and giving you a lot of money immediately. Are you ready to receiving unexpected large of money? Are you ready to make sure that you're getting a lot of money immediately? If in case you are ready for this, please do it and you will see how it's worked for you as it worked for others. I welcome any question before we end our live. And because the time is already late, I need to take my baby, so asking me any question right here. Someone say, can you please say again the first part, missed it, but writing amount. Before writing amount, you need to wash your hands with salt and coffee, and then after that you can just proceed with another step, or you can scroll back this live video and you will know exactly what I was talking about. Someone say, do you mean we should washing our hand first with coffee and salt? Yes. Then the second washing, does it require coffee or is only salt we need? Is it require salt if you're having a salt, if you're having a coffee? But if you don't having a coffee, then you need to wash only with a salt, and still will real work and giving you a same job which you want. The question is continue. Someone said that then the second washing, does it require coffee or is only salt we need? Only we require both things, but if you don't have coffee, you can just go on with salt. What is the best day of the week to do this? The best day of the week to do it is the day for the money, which is can be Thursday, Monday, Wednesday, and even Saturday. That would be the best day to do it. And you can do it at evening. You can do it even at evening, at morning. You can just choose it by own what time the best time, which you always use to see moon, maybe a half moon, new moon, or sometimes a full moon. During that time is the best time to manifest and do this just to get the result which you want immediately. This is a very simple and very easy just to do it and to give you the result. So what are you waiting for? Kamka, what are you waiting for? So don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel if you didn't subscribe. Don't forget to give the video a thumbs up if you don't like it. Share my video to some friends, family, and other groups and telling them using a half moon to get a lot of money immediately. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and thank you for being with me. Until next time, and today, let me end up here.